Yeah, we can go live to West London now, speak to our Home and Security Editor, Mark White, who is at a Just Stop Oil protest now. Mark, what's happening?
Well, it started at 7:30 this morning, a spontaneous protest on the main A4 road into central London. Police have been here in numbers very quickly and managed to unglue quite a number of the protesters that were locked to each other and glued to the roadway. And you can see the aftermath of that now. They have managed to clear the main A4 road. They've not allowed the traffic to move yet because they're still dealing with quite a number of the demonstrators that were here. Now, we're told by Just Stop Oil that they had 30 activists who were here across both carriageways of the main A4. You can see the police activity here, very significant numbers, like yesterday down at Victoria Street in central London. I was there, 50 plus police officers there for over 2 hours. And again this morning, instead of policing the capital and working in their own boroughs throughout London, they've been seconded to deal with these sporadic protests, more than 50 officers again. And of course, this is now the heart or the height of rush hour, and you've got traffic in both directions of the A40 going absolutely nowhere. We can show you just on the other side of the police van there, you can see the National Express bus and other vehicles, and they have been here basically stuck in this traffic jam, most of them for the last couple of hours. You can understand why patience is wearing very thin amongst many of the people who are caught up in these protests. The demonstrators themselves, they're completely unrepentant. They say that they're dealing with a climate emergency and that these tactics are required to get their point across. Whether that's shared, of course, by the majority of people who are caught up in this kind of action is another thing. And what I observed yesterday actually was a number of members of the public remonstrating with demonstrators. And that really, I think, marked a change in the way in which members of the public seem to be viewing these protests. We saw the same about a year or so ago with Insulate Britain. After a while, the public got thoroughly fed up with that and were challenging them. Well, we saw that yesterday. 8 different confrontations we saw and filmed yesterday with very angry members of the public.
Mark, thank you very much.
We'll have more on that throughout the day here on GB News.